What's going on, y'all? What was that? 14 to freaking 3. 14 to 3. Coming into this game, I predicted 45 to 10. 14 to 3 is a big difference. I know this team's better than that. Roger, it upsets me too, man. Pretty pissed off right about now. Let's go ahead and set y'all up a little bit. Oh, shit. Hold on just a second, y'all. Screw it. We'll set y'all up in here.
The pass was intended again for Kurfa.
Coming into this game, I predicted 45 to 10. A part of me knew that we may overlook this game because there was a possibility that we may. But never once did I think we would be in the fourth quarter 14 to 3. If you're a Vol fan, that's pretty disheartening. It's not looking good on making it to a bowl game if you couldn't score as much as you did against Bama. Postseason goals, they don't look good right now. Honestly. All I can hope for is maybe they just had a bad day. Maybe. I doubt it. I'd like to say, oh yeah, I know they just had a bad game, you know. But when you get dominated up front on both sides of the ball, not just one, on both sides. Heck, their special teams was about better than ours. We only scored, one touchdown offensively. The other one came from a punt return. That's not good. That's not good. What's up, Hound Dog? Yes, be happy because your team just won. But that was probably the ugliest game that I've ever saw. And Hound Dog, I don't believe you. I don't blame you leaving at halftime. I hear you. Man, 14 to freaking 3. Let me clean my camera off for y'all. I seem a little blurry. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and move y'all over. $14 to 3. Wow. I'm disappointed. I really am. And we've went through some crappy losses this season, but when you only put up 14 against a far inferior team, there's something really wrong. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Hang on, y'all. I was wondering why I wasn't getting any new any new comments. Man, I wanted to win, but not this freaking way. It pisses me off. 14 to freaking 3. $14-3. We couldn't run the ball. I think we had like 11 rushes in the first half for 0 freaking yards. 0 yards. Garantano was 90% in the first half on throws. We come out second half and can't move the ball, can't run the ball, can't pass the ball, can't even freaking hang on to the damn ball. And y'all know, I'll tell y'all the truth on what I think no matter what. And I'm not usually negative. I hear you, Cody. I'm not usually negative. But when I'm negative, y'all just listen to me for a minute, please. When I am negative on my team, it's for a good reason. If anybody calls this growing pains, this is the worst growing pains I've ever seen. Man, I honestly don't know how to feel about it. I'm happy that we got a win, but man, if you could only score 14 against this team, yes, they were a good team. I hear you, Hound Dog. That's what I need to call it. I never thought I would have a win that hurts. This one hurts. This one stings. Because you know how far off we are from the rest of the SEC. You put Charlotte up against anybody else in the SEC and see if they don't hang points on them. Ryan. I can't believe it. 14 to 3. There was so many good games today. Must be nice. Tennessee flat out sucks. There's always next year. I understand that. But you get tired of saying next year, next year, next year. I'm tired of next year. I get it takes. I'm going to be patient on this team. But with the roster we have, we should have put more points up on them. And there's no denying that. You're right. Yeah, Hound Dog. Ambitious Giant. I mean, it wasn't just defense, it's offense. Every position, every single position out on that field, you got mixed matched. Like, there's no words for it. It's pretty irritating. Trump behind me. On TV. That's pretty harsh. That's pretty harsh. How much did they beat y'all by? My players should be ashamed of themselves. Wouldn't even call them horse crap. Much worse than that. Maybe we need to get some players from Charlotte team, put them on our freaking team. Because obviously, they're better. Oh, trust me, Ambitious Giant. I'm thinking about it. 14 whole points. Like I said, 7 on offense, 7 on a punt return. No. I have every right to be pissed right now. Like a wise man once said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. That's a little bit of what we have right now. You can coach a player all day long, but if he don't want to play, he's not going to. %, passing completion. And you only score 7 points on offense. How the hell does that happen? I'm going to just be honest with y'all. Charlotte, they should have won this game. Charlotte should have won this game. Honestly. Just got a message that said, yay, Vols and Dogs won today. ! Definitely not happy about it. I couldn't give two shits less about this Georgia game. But my Vols. And no offense to y'all, I do like Kentucky. I do like Georgia. But they're not my team. It's very frustrating. Y'all, what games are on local right now? What's a Fugazi? On Fox, all right. Appreciate you, Hound Dog. Appreciate you. If you're Florida, if you're Tennessee, and by all means, was the Tennessee loss, the Tennessee win, worse than the Florida loss? How can a win be worse than a freaking loss? Can y'all see the TVR up? Or should I move it closer? Ryan, I would be, I want to say more mad, but I would be more mad. I guess that's a word. Hold on, Ambitious Giant. Lost my train of thought. Here's what I'm saying, Ryan. Yeah, we're in the same boat, except for Florida has more wins. Hey, Derek Dooley wasn't a bad coach, but he came in at a bad time in the SEC. He came in at a bad time in Tennessee. It's not his fault, but yeah, I think he had like 3 seasons. None of them played out. But I will say, Derek Dooley is a good offensive mind. Yeah, exactly, Hound Dog. But, Ryan, this is what I'm looking at. Here's what I'm looking at, Ryan. But when you only score 14 points against a team that used to be in the FCS versus a close game against an SEC opponent, high caliber teams, low caliber team, which one are you going to be more mad about? I would be pissed about that freaking Charlotte game. How bad was it, Ryan? Oh. And Ambitious Giant, this is what I'm dipping on. Of course, Hound Dog. That's what I'm dipping on, Ambitious Giant. Just straight long cut. I mean, if he wants the job, take it. Guarantee you don't get it, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I was Maryland, I would go for Schiano. We got Oregon versus UCLA next. I might watch that. Man, the more I talk about this, the more pissed I get about this game. Like y'all know, I don't make excuses for this team, none of that. But as a Vol fan, I have to think that maybe it was just them overlooking this game. And I doubt that. I highly doubt that. Because if if you were just overlooking this game, then you wouldn't have got dominated up front because you wouldn't have noticed it. You wouldn't have got dominated on defense. Every position, I'm talking almost every position, we got outplayed at. And that shouldn't happen with a team like Charlotte. It just should not happen. Just did. Y'all, there's 8 people in here. 3 likes. You already know what I'm about to ask. I know it's a lot, but if you'll just go ahead, like the video, it'll help me out so much. My head hurts too. The Vols make my head hurt because we play like trash. And then one week we'll have a good game, and the next week we play like trash again. I know things will change in the future, but yeah, it was supposed to be a slam dunk. I predicted 45-10. Boy, was I wrong. And I'm sorry I'm not reading all the comments. It's hard to see them when it disappears so fast. Okay, that's how we do it. I'm disappointed. So disappointed. There's no excuses for this. There's no reason why. There's no reason why should have. There's no reason why we should have went out there, played our game, not played their game. And yeah. But of course, there's questions for the viewers. There's always questions for the viewers. I know this has been a hot topic and scared, kind of nervous about asking it. But if you had your choice, if you were the head coach of Tennessee and you seen getting it done today, let's be honest, he wasn't getting it done today. Y'all know I'm a JG guy. But if your quarterback isn't getting it done, what are you going to do? Are you going to allow him to try and recuperate his losses? Or are you just going to throw in the next guy? Let me know what y'all think. I'd hate to say that, to be honest, Hound Dog. Yeah. I feel like I've gotten punched in the nuts about 40 times with this kind of win. Exactly. Exactly, Mortal One. Exactly. You always want to stay with your guy. Because, let's be honest, we seen how not JG, but Chris play. He's a playmaker at times. Now, did we need a breath of fresh air? Probably. And Immortal One brought up a good point. Offensive line. Your quarterback isn't going to play worth a damn if your offensive line can't block. And let's just be frank here. But if they can't block a Division II, and I know they're not Division II, but if they can't block a Division II program, you're SOL on a bowl game. But y'all already know what I think. JG continue to be the guy. He'll always be the guy up until next year. We'll see how that goes. Because, let's be honest, we need another quarterback battle. Just to get JG up another level. And he's progressed and progressed and progressed. Somehow, without an offensive line. So I do think he's the guy. But man, did we need a breath of fresh air in the fourth quarter. And if it's me as a coach and it's 14-3, I'm going to say, okay, this game's almost over. It's 14-3. Let's go ahead and let's put our backup in. See what he does. Keep JG healthy for the Kentucky game. Oh, man. 14 seconds left. It's 40-41. Oh, by the way, y'all, go Big Orange! We got a freaking win. Even though it was ugly as hell, we won. And let's be honest, we're at 4 wins right now. We need 2 more. Is that going to happen? I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I'm not good with predictions. I mean, I picked Kentucky to beat Georgia. That didn't happen. I'm at the point, Immortal One, where I do like JG. I do believe JG's the guy. But we need to get past 4 wins. We need that. And whoever gets the better chance on whatever formations, on whatever protections, anything like that, then put that guy in. Because I want the best chance on getting to a bowl game or at least getting past 4 wins. I won't be hurt if we only get 4 wins. And that's an if. But as a Vol fan, it sucks. No, I won't be hurt because we're still in the same boat that we were last year. How would I be hurt by that? The only way I'd be hurt is by us going 3-9. That would be worse. It takes time. It takes time. Yeah, exactly, Bonk Gang. That's the people we need, Hound Dog. Do we have them? No. We have some good playmakers, but I know there's more potential behind this team than what we saw today. I know that. But all I can think of right now is, all right, we're no worse than we were last year. There's only up. There is only up. And that's what I'm looking forward to. And that ambitious giant is why I won't be hurt. This year, you might have to settle for 6 wins. I mean, this preseason I already settled myself in for 6 wins because I'm not about to get hyped over a team that went 4-8 last year and think they're going to go to the SEC championship. That ain't happening. I've learned my lesson on getting burnt. But this is my train of thought on it. You got 4 wins under your belt right now. You have 3 more games left. I'm happy about us already being at 4 wins and having 3 games left because there's a chance on us improving our record. So, I mean, why would I be mad if we don't win another game? Yes, it's going to suck. It'll suck really bad. I mean, even if when you lose, your views go down. There's a flag on West Virginia. Unsportsmanlike. Let's see how that sets them up. But what y'all are saying. Ambitious Giant, that's on you. I didn't stop you from making your own mind up on whether you wanted 6 wins or not. That's you. And I totally understand. As a Vol fan, you expect to have good seasons. I know you expect that. You don't expect to barely beat a Charlotte team. I understand that. I get all of that. But here's where my train of thought starts. If you're willing to be with your team at 9 wins or more, you should be willing to be with your team and be happy about it at 4 wins. Yes, you're going to be disappointed in your team, but you're still with that team. You're non-wavering. There you go. Then that's on you, buddy. Not on me. But if I was a season ticket holder, I'd be mad about my team only winning this amount or that amount. You're fine. You're fine. If I was spending the money, yes, I'd be pretty mad that my team couldn't produce. But I'm not spending that type of money. So, I mean, it's not affecting my wallet. A fan? A fan is a fan. No matter what team. I don't know where I was going with that. Of course, Salty Dog. I'm glad to see you in here, buddy. Y'all, there's 11 people watching right now. Only 6 likes. I know it's a lot to ask, but would you please go ahead and like the video? If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll shout you out live. I just can't get over Only 7 points offensively. 7. We knew their defensive line was good, their offensive line, but man. Boy, I hope we ain't pretty much evenly matched against them, because by that analysis, we're really terrible. I give the utmost respect to Pruitt, though. Coming to a team that just 4-8, there's a lot of high expectations at Tennessee by a lot of fans. See you next week, Ambitious Giant. Take it easy, buddy. And go Vols. Oh! Yeah! What the hell was that? They tried. I believe if dude would have just ran it into the end zone, he'd been good. Instead of Fort Laddering it. Oh, you better believe, Salty Dog, I'm freaking worried about this schedule right now. So I don't know what the heck's going to happen. Like, I have no type of prediction. None of that. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do for Wednesday. That's how bad this win has messed me up. Because we shouldn't have won this game. In all honesty. Let's go ahead. To me, West Virginia wouldn't be in the playoffs for me. Just because of schedule, I guess you could say. That and Will Greer. You never know, though. There's a good chance on it. But the ranking right now, I don't know about it. What do y'all think? No. Man. This win feels like a loss, I'm telling y'all. I'm probably just going to go ahead and get off here. Try and do something, you know. Figure out what I can. Read some stats. See what I can't figure out for next week. I should have a really good video for y'all. Because y'all know, I don't like Kentucky. That's a good point. We should have. Crap happens, though. All I can hope for is maybe they were just looking ahead. That's all I can hope for. All I can say right now is there's hope for the future. Us being at 4 wins means that we aren't any worse under Pruitt than we were with Butch Jones. There's only up. There's no falling back down. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And go Vols, baby! Woo! Hope y'all have a good night.